Hi and welcome back YouTubers to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're following me right now, I'm AspieAnswersAll, or as many people have known me as right now as I'm starting my journey right now is Aspie. For the ones basically I want to say to you right now is I just want to thank you for some of the kind words that you have shared with me so far in the piece of what you have done for me in the way of encouragement, as well as just supporting me and journeying with me so far, as we know that everybody's journey is different, and despite my struggles that I go through every day, I try to make sure to come out at the end of that dark tunnel, even though sometimes with that determination stride it does take a while here on in. I believe that, it's never easy for our road that we take, no matter what it may be. You say that no matter what many people will think, that, we may be just crying up for attention, or just, saying some wrong words in the wrong format, or whatever it may be, just giving us a hard time, of those ones that gives us a hard time. And sometimes for many of us, it's hard for us to just gather our strength and whatever else that is in us to actually continue through our day, regardless what it is. And throughout this day, sometimes of our good and bad days, it can throw us off course now and again. That sometimes it does make life easier for everyone that has their own personal struggles to have the right support and actually the right people to talk to. Also, it comes down to, as I keep saying, the positive attitude, positive thinking, power of the mind, basically, no matter what it is that we sometimes tend to regret. However, some of it may have a positive or negative effect at the end of the results. And one way of this positive and negative effect can affect not just us, but the people around us as well. It's a matter, as I believe, leading by example and being that change no matter what. With the changes we make, however, will determine everything that will come our way, past, present and future. We are the change, and sometimes with this change it may come at a cost or no cost at all, depending on our attitude, behaviours and all that towards everyday situations that arises. I don't mean obviously money, no way Jose. I mean other situations, which is about changing everything about us and the situation we're in. And we may lose some friends that we called them along the way. However, we don't need to basically obviously answer to everybody, as we need to also not validate to our feelings and thoughts to others. Their opinions in the end shouldn't have to matter around us, regardless what it may be. As I said before, trying to learn that myself, basically, it's all about seeking out our own answers in life, as our journey is different to everyone else's. Are we going to be wild and stand out and stand up to what we believe in, or are we just going to be another, white sheep amongst the black sheep, or the black sheep amongst the white sheep, vice versa, depending on, how we want to make this change in this day and age. I believe it's okay to be different. It's okay to have a voice. It's okay to speak our minds, yet knowing how and when to say it and what to say. Obviously knowing the right time and wrong time of when to say it, however, which this leads to me to getting into trouble now and again when I speak my mind now, as I'm starting to learn right now whatever's on my heart and mind to share, regardless if it's on this channel of mine versus basically just everyday community of what I go through to others around me. And it feels like sometimes I feel that I'm hitting my head against the wall sometimes when I feel as if, they're not listening or paying attention. Either that, or they are listening and hearing what I'm saying, but not knowing what to respond to how I say things. Regardless, yes, I admit that sometimes this is my everyday struggle here on and still. There are a lot of people that tends to try and hurt others in a way that, can be any way or form, however, regardless. And yet, yes, as I see so many times before, words can affect others as well, basically. And sometimes, when a word does hurt, it does leave a scar for life. Yet I see that when I'm minding my own business, sitting down, doing my own thing, that you think to go ahead and tear me down with your words of some of yours that has been meeting me in the past, present, whatever. Maybe you should just take a minute to stop and actually think about what you're saying and doing towards me. Do I ask to, get that sort of treatment, even if I am giving you the opposite treatment of blessing you guys and not cursing at you guys, sort of thing, being patient with you guys, with some of you, regardless of where you're at in life, regardless of what may be around the corner for you guys, of what I feel to share with you all. As I said, yes, I sometimes see things and feel things deeper and maybe way before you guys. Basically, many people may think that I'm stir crazy when it happens, but then again, hey, it's a choice factor of yours to, take it or leave it. But when you guys do tend to tear me down here, well, listen here, I will keep on standing up, brushing it off, and keep moving forward. I won't dwell on it, however, put it nicely. I will keep on rising and moving forward, and keep on trying to succeed what I want to be in life, regardless if my journey is slower than you guys. Even if you are married, you are single, you are, dating, you are whatever, at this end of time, my journey, your journey is different. I know that you don't mean any harm though, but I'll continue to bless you, however, and forgive you and not show any bitterness or hate towards you. What's the point of all that? Wishing you all the best for your future, and then just carry on. Because I believe that in my social circle there are some people that doesn't belong in my social circle, however. I feel with these pearl of wisdoms and advice that I've been sharing with you all in the past and present, that you can transform your own life as well, however. As I said before, by trying to lead by example in my own life of what I need to do for me. I sometimes get told that they wish that there were people with me, like me, being patient, humble, loyal, honest and all that, when there is a lot of fake people around. But then a question I revert back to you guys is, why be me when you should be your only true self? I'm not perfect. I have my scars, I have my stories, I have everything around me. When you can be your own person, instead of telling me you wish to be more like me and the like, however, basically, just be the person of yourself. Be true to yourself, be careful, take care of yourself, you can be the change in this world today. It takes maybe just one word, one hug, one kiss that would make a world of difference, however, to make that change in this world, even though it may take one day at a time to make that change with people around us. Instead of telling me you wish to be like me, but be the person of yourself, of being in the present, you being the change you want to see in this world. Okay, you can compliment me and send me positive comments on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media, but in reality I am humbled and blessed to know that I am making a difference one way or another, regardless if I'm sharing my life stories versus just, sharing every day, messages of hope and love and out of love as well. You compliment me and send me these positiveness. I love that, as I don't obviously get complimented enough or send me these positive comments, or recommended to what I do on life. I'm not lying to you all, as I'm being real and honest and transparent, as I've always have done from the word let go. Being that person upon it by going out and do good works, compliment others, bless them, help them, hand them something you may not want anymore. Maybe, for example, what I'm meaning is just giving out your old clothing that you don't fit anymore to a homeless person that you see out on the street, or even if they've got a spare blanket for them, just if they end up having to stay out on the street for the rest of the night, either that or a jacket or just something that maybe they can actually, put a smile on their face, knowing that there is some people that care in this world today. Being selfless is important to me, however, and just to be the light and show love. You sitting around with, wishing and hoping to be like me isn't going to resolve anything or work, however, just by sitting and moping around. They're clearly showing to me by pushing forward, by doing most of the work, and can help me getting up by being brave, facing my fears, out of my comfort zone and the like. Doing something crazy by saying this I statements as I shared before, however, you can do it. I believe in you. You can, be the change. I believe in you. I have faith in you all. However, you're saying how amazing I am, but not saying it to yourself, and self-doubting in yourself maybe, and it can be really dangerous and can lead to negative results. just one simple act of awareness, however, can change the world, or even just one person, as I shared. Thank you for all the compliments so far, as well as the comments. Like I said, without these, I wouldn't be continuing to do what I have to do. I am humbled and touched by some of the comments that has been thrown my way. I know I've had some people coming on my channel giving me a hard time regardless, even though, trying my hardest just to brush it off and keep going forward. As I said, I'm trying to do what's right for me, however, and I know there'll be a lot of judgmental people, as well as just people around me, that will give me a hard time of day of just basically what needs to be dealt with. I know I need to be right in myself before helping others, and that goes for you guys being right in your own selves before helping others. You can all go out and do the same, get out of your comfort zone and do the good works around you, Be the change you want to be in this world, you see in this world. Obviously, as I always say sometimes too, it all starts with us and ends with us. So that ends basically being the change of this world, part 1 series of this motivation series. Give me the like for thumbs up for support, basically, as well as showing that you're engaging with me. Feel free to comment below if I've missed anything, or just some form of encouragement for others to see, so that we can be the light to everyone. As I said, be the ripple effect of the positive food chain. Basically, also feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Hopefully I'll try and keep up to my daily schedule if I can, but it might be just weekly, who knows. Feel free to also share the videos around that you feel close to your heart right now, that it needs to be shared for people that are down and out, so that we can be an encouragement, motivator, whatever else that needs to be done. So no further ado, guys, thanks for the support so far. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, I'll see you all again soon.